What's up, everyone? Brooklyn is alive and well in San Francisco, and I'm back today looking at Anchor Brewing's savage commitment to craft brewing across a few of their applications. I'm Andy Johnson from IMP, and this is Part 2. It's hard to imagine the entire brandscape of touchpoints at this time, but I think the microsite makes a pretty good case for house style. At a glance, the new identity feels spacious and really easy to build on. Solid implementation on the website, but a special mention for using Webp graphics. Webp was created by the web performance team at Google about a decade ago, and it's finally enjoying some momentum across browsers, though you'll note not in Safari or iOS Safari. Sometimes it's like watching a $2 trillion high school rivalry. Follow me down this rabbit hole. Netflix is working on a new image format called AVIF. It's not yet widely adopted, but it is super lean. It's basically next generation, lossless looking, lossy raster formats. If you want to nerd out with me, just search AVIF for next generation image coding and visit the Netflix tech blog. The examples are pretty incredible. I got to work on some Coors packaging about 20 years ago, and it was pretty complex back then. With so many options in packaging and merchandising, I know nailing brand is an ongoing battle. A couple colleagues of mine with a rich history in CPG design and production decided to check it out firsthand. They studied the new packaging closely while sampling several bottles. They thought the overall execution was good, but some of the details were off, like the script on the logo. They did note after their fourth bottle or so, they didn't really care either way. Like the vertical lines on the can I mentioned in Part 1, I think practice will make perfect with this system. The Gotham issue I mentioned could also haunt touchpoints like datasheets if they're built in Shared and Word. Even without the font issues, there's always a risk to brand consistency with pieces like this, especially in co-brand situations. You really have to provide rock-solid templates and key art. Take a look at this Boning Brothers datasheet on the right. It's actually a great case for BAM. If they haven't done it already, a brand like Anchor would benefit immensely from investing in a brand portal that includes dynamic collateral creation, content lifecycle management, and easily shareable brand assets and guidelines. Most vendors do a good job of proving out the ROI, and the brand equity gains are priceless. I couldn't find any fleet examples, and I won't pretend to understand the cost, but I was hoping to find a distributor vehicle fleet takeover or two around the brand launch. It might have been a missed opportunity, but I know how quickly launch budgets get eaten up. Either way, the bold colors and visual language of this identity seem ripe for wraps when budgets will allow it. Last but not least, the full website should be a great indication of how the new house style will come together. Between the beers, the brewery history, and all the written and branded video content, there's plenty of acreage to see the various elements of this new identity working hard for the brand. Anchor Brewing, with the help of RGA, managed to evolve their brand in a crafty way. They're adapting to an extremely competitive market, and I think the new system is still connected to both their heritage and their locale. Shout out to RGA for another successful identity project. I know they excel at data-driven storytelling, but it seems clear to me they're just as comfortable in the marquee tent as they are in the trenches. So what do you think about Anchor's new brand? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Until next time, I'm Andy Johnson from IMP. Thanks for watching. In this series, I share my opinions about brand implementation challenges that companies may face when rolling out their new identity. If you enjoyed today's review, please head over to my YouTube channel and click subscribe so you're sure to catch the next one. Take care.